All right. Good morning, folks. So, here we are again. It's Monday, August 25th. It's the last weekend of August. Bam. I'm excited for September. September's a big month. It sucks because even though we're in debt, there's a husky in front of me. In the car. My birthday's coming up next month. 3 days from next month, I'll be 24 years old, and Gabby will be 22 on the 10th. So, it's exciting times. So, going back to Friday, I deleted all of the videos that I didn't publish over the last however long to, one, delete some space, and two, I don't know, I just didn't care to upload them for some reason. They're just forgotten videos of the last month and all that. But if there are some videos where I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to publish yesterday's video, but I'll get to it soon, and it's not there, don't be surprised. So, going back to Friday, I know I talked about... Oh, by the way, it's the first morning I didn't get sick at work. On a Monday, It's the first Monday that I didn't get sick, which is great. Let's keep it that way, you know what I mean? And I actually don't feel like shit going into work. Because, normally Mondays I'm, depressed. But, I'm actually feeling pretty good this Monday, which is why I'm actually doing a video this morning. Because I know on Friday, if anyone really watched or ends up watching in the future, I would say, oh, yeah, I think I'm going to stop doing this and make it in public. Well, I guess I lied. So, especially since it was a good, eventful weekend, so I want to talk about it. And plus, I've made a couple videos that actually got pretty big for me, at least. So, I'm just like, all right, So, Friday morning, I made a video of my thoughts of my mind at the moment. Like I said, I really enjoy doing these car driving to work videos. I just don't want to bore people. I don't want to be seen as that boring guy who rants about people on YouTube. Because like I said, I tried to make it funny because it's real life. A lot of people don't like going to work. So it's the truth of the matter. So it's just like, it's just me telling my stories. But I am planning on shaking it up at some point. I do plan on making more videos, of things in general. I'm just in a lot of debt and, paying stuff off. So can't really have much fun doing that. But anyway, it's Monday, August 25th, driving to work. The last week of August. September's around the corner. Labor Day is on the 1st. I still have a month and a half until I get a raise. So I don't want to be there for that long, but I've accepted the fact that I'm stuck there either until A, I do find something bigger. I've been looking on Indeed from time to time. Don't do it, buddy. And B, which is a serious topic too. It's just an idea, but might be moving out of the state to start somewhere new. Again, I love it here. I love Washington, but we're going to be, possibly it's an idea, leaving the state. Possibly. Again, things take time though, so it's not going to be for a while. So, with that being said, starting on Saturday, Saturday was a fucking wild day. By the way, I want to thank everyone who watched my Rickenbacker videos. Check that out. I'm so excited to get it, honestly. I already say it's mine. I know, even though I don't have it paid off, I'm already claiming it as mine. It's just, I can't take it home yet, but I'm considering it mine. I've done already 5 payments on it in the last month, so they should, definitely consider me as consistent and constant. So then if I fall back, sometimes they're not going to sweat and be like, oh, he can't do it anymore, or he's not coming in, or whatever, you know what I mean? So, oh my. So, anyway, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. I finally, obviously, got the time to make some videos on it. I should have done that the first day, but I was just so focused on just looking at them. When I took those pictures, I have a few pictures. I wish I could just plop them on the video. I took some pictures of myself. They're on my Instagram and my Facebook of me playing the Rickenbacker. I am not a finger player at all. Of course it takes time, but I can't fucking play. Like, I wish these two fingers were the same size, right? But it's really hard trying to level both of them out, you know what I mean? So, I'm more of a pick player on bass, you know, I thumb, but I guess playing with your thumb is kind of sloppy, so I'm starting out with a pick on bass and electric at the moment. I'm starting to get a little more used to that. So, yeah, I'm glad everybody took a liking to that Rickenbacker. 53 likes, 2,300 views, 400 views, probably a little more. It's still climbing, you know, but I just want to thank everyone who enjoyed those videos. Couple sheriff cars. What's going on here? Yeah, last night the sheriff and the paramedics were across the street from my house. Not directly, but a few houses down. We were just like, what the fuck, bro? So, with that being said, yeah, Friday was really annoying. You know, typical Jeannie, and Jeannie was just pissing everybody off again. David is full-time now, so that's going to be an issue, because everybody's like, we do not need 4 people. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. But I don't want them to move me or anything like that, because I do what I can. You know, get rid of Jeannie. Nobody likes Jeannie. You know, and I don't mean that as like, you know, I don't want anyone kicked out, really. It's just, Jeannie is kind of toxic to work with, so I just would rather not work with Jeannie. Yeah, nobody wants to team up with her, and she doesn't get the clue as to why, you know what I mean? Yeah, she's very rude, selfish, she's very, what's the word, she's not mean, she's just rude. She's very rude, she's very selfish, she's, what's the word, where you fart, and you don't say, excuse me. There's a word for it. No manners. You know, her manners are not in order. She just laughs about it. You know, and it's not fucking funny when you fart, bro. It's not. It's disgusting, honestly. Yeah, it's not fucking funny. She'll burp hella loud, and she'll fart hella loud, and she is a pig about it. And it's gross. Everybody I know there is bugged about her, which makes me sad, honestly. It's more sad to me than it is, like, I don't want to be against Jeannie. I don't want to not get along with people, you know, but it sucks because she's doing it to herself, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what Friday was, you know, she just kept being a smart ass, and just not getting along with anybody, not being very helpful. She kept trying to call the shots, being demanding, and, you know, it's annoying. But she knows I don't take kindly to that. So she doesn't bug me because of that. She doesn't bug me because of it. And it's just like, bro, just stop. Quit acting like a jackass. Just, you know. But in reality, we don't even need 3 people. You know, 2 should be enough. But 3 in some of the rooms, 3 is actually ideal. But anyway, you know. But yeah, David, I know David being full-time as of Friday, he definitely knew that Jeannie was an issue. But anyway, yeah, it was just a long Friday. So, I went home on Friday, and I did something. I don't remember what. We did something on Friday. I'm trying to keep my legs straight, but it hurts. It's not my leg, it's my back. But anyway, Saturday, I didn't even have it planned to go and get the bass guitar. I really didn't. I actually had no real plan. I was not going to do anything with my check. But then my Aunt Jack wanted to hang out, so I got to hang out with Aunt Jack for the weekend, which is always fun. It's sometimes it could be rocky and it could suck, but you know it's always fun whenever me and her go and drive around, you know. Except for like one time, but that was ruined by Spark, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I own up to it. I know that I should have brought the food back. I got fired from Spark. Spark is a delivery driving app for Walmart. Honestly, the app sucked, but it was way better than DoorDash. Way better than DoorDash, honestly. But Mom and I got fired for the same reason. And, you know, they deactivated my account. So I was just like, oops, shit. Because I put the food away in my house. So they deactivated me, and then I don't know if I ever made a video about that, actually, but that was a long time ago. That was like a few months ago. That was like back in April or March, April, May, something like that. But I don't really care, honestly. And I'm never doing DoorDash. DoorDash is even worse, in my opinion. DoorDash is even worse. So, yeah, with that being said, Saturday I went to make a payment on my guitar. I got $2,600 more to go. I already paid $900 down in the month, so they know I'm pretty damn consistent. Slowly, inch by inch, but surely, you know what I mean? They know I'm doing it, so if there's a time where it takes a month for me to get a payment down, then they're not sweating on it. But they know I am definitely dedicated to it. So, with that being said, yeah, that's about it. I just need to keep getting myself motivated through work for the things I got to pay off, the car, the guitar, my cards, credit cards, you know, so then the pay, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not great, but it's better than the arcade and the ABM and all that. Even though I don't like getting paid only 2 specific days of the year, you know what I mean? Oh man, it's technically I was supposed to get paid today, but I actually got paid on Saturday. For some reason, I don't know why, but I did. So now I'm at that 2-week, 15-day mark. Yeah, I'm losing a day, though, because I, again, called out last Wednesday. So, but I just don't want to think about it. I just need to get through today. You know, that's all that matters. Last week's already over. The weekend, like I said, was great. But yeah, paid the Rickenbacker down. Did my videos with it. So I'm actually going to stop it here so then I can explain the whole issues with the sound on it. But yeah, so check out part 2, I guess.